Can you understand this?
Из-под Костромы шли 4 мужчины, говорили про покупки, про крупу да про подкрупки.
No? Oh, that's because the Russian language is too fast. Or it isn't. Всем привет, it's Anastasia here, and today let's find out, are Russians really fast speakers? And how can Russian learners train to understand and prepare Russian speech? Watch up to the end, because at the end of the video I'm sharing a super effective technique. I often hear in forums that the Russian language seems to be pretty fast, and it makes it very difficult to understand Russian movies, Russian songs in the original.
Это не кликбейт, я ждал прям как это и день. Ночью спал, знал, что день будет хит, но как же ты меня не знал, мой вопрос, с тобой на вы, это мой стайл, мой ритм, это парит, а филоберянул.
Okay, that sounds fast, but compare with this.
In a couple minutes I'ma have to kill it. All the haters that you sit up on the web, but they will say that they don't feel it, but I'm...
What's the fastest? To answer this question, we can measure a tempo of speech. I mean the amount of words, syllables and sounds pronounced per 1 minute. Let's count these units and compare different languages. Easy! But there is a little problem. The structure of syllables can vary from one language to another, and it's not always a perfect consonant plus vowel couple. Letters can join into clusters with 2 or even 3 consonants. Consequently, an average English speaker will likely to produce more syllables per minute than an average Russian speaker. Another thing is that Russian words are longer, so an average Ivan is likely to pronounce fewer words than an average John. But it doesn't make any sense, since the Russian language still seems too fast. These days, scientists went further and they do not compare the amount of pronounced speech units, but the amount of information people transfer from one person to another. They call it the efficiency of the language. And according to the recent study, more efficient languages tend to be spoken more slowly. In other words, it doesn't matter how fast the speakers chatter, the amount of information they transmit from one speaker to another is roughly the same across all languages. And it's largely connected with the ability of our brains to perceive information. So it seems that the idea that Russians speak too fast, it's a more psychological barrier that students face while learning the language. So when you watch a Russian movie in the original, you're like, could you speak more slowly, please? Wait a minute, I don't understand every single word. So it's not about the pace of speech, it's more about the ability to understand. And here we are coming to the problem of improving listening comprehension. It can happen that you understand everything perfectly well in the classroom, but when it comes to a film in Russian, or God forbid, to a conversation with a Russian speaker, you're like, oh my god, do I study another type of Russian? I don't understand a word. What have I done wrong? And the reason why Russian unadopted speech seems to be so fast is that it's unadopted. Unlike your classroom materials, which are specially designed for your level. Now I want to share a simple but super effective idea that will boost your listening comprehension. Don't use just recordings. Yeah, they can be really helpful, especially for beginners, as it's an essential part of every student's book. But unfortunately, they don't provide this interactive aspect that is crucial for real-life listening. So if you work with a tutor or if you have a language partner, ask him or her to speak with his or her own words. Ask to tell real-life stories, describe, explain. One of my favorite activities is when my students ask me questions about real life in Russia, and after that they make posts about what they've learned. This exercise activates your brain for 100%, because as an interviewer you ask questions, ask follow-up questions, ask to paraphrase, listen, take notes while listening. After that you write, discuss, compare and contrast. Yeah, it's super effective, but it takes 2. So if you don't have a language partner yet, just let me know if you need a video on how to find one. Also, make sure to be exposed to various types of speech. During my lessons, I sometimes bring in guests, and you as an independent learner can have more than one language partner. Talk to natives from different parts of the country, of different ages, different occupations. Believe me, it's more effective than just to listen and repeat. Okay guys, if this video gets 10 likes, I will make a video on how to find a language partner and how to make your conversation time more educative and more efficient. In the comments below, we're discussing what's the fastest language in the world. Is the Russian language that fast? And what are your techniques of improving your listening comprehension? That's all for now. Click the like button, notification bell, and see you in the next video. Пока-пока!